Hello, everybody. Welcome to this, which is a live stream about the Core in Corby specific short course for the British Film Institute Film Academy. This is a live stream, so if you're tuning in now, you're seeing it live, which is the 6th of August 2024. But also, this will be a recorded video, so if you are watching it as a recorded video on YouTube, that is also fine. So if you are watching live, you can ask some questions if you have any in the video, in the comments section below the video. Type them and I will do my best to answer them during the live stream. If you aren't watching it live, you can still type any questions you want into those comments. It just might take me a little longer to reply to them. But also, if at the end of this, I've talked a lot and you need to revisit it, you can because it's recorded. But also, you're really welcome to reach out to us to ask questions via our email, which is info@northamptonfilmfestival.co.uk. Or you can also WhatsApp, text, call, send a voice note, video message, whatever you like, to our phone number, which is 07930 646 721. So, what I want to start with is the British Film Institute, so the BFI, Film Academy short courses are entirely free. They're free to young people who are 16 to 19, who are not at university, that generally come from Northamptonshire or kind of surrounding area. We're part of a whole East Midlands cohort of lots of exciting short courses that are going on. So as I say, it's totally free. And the point is that we can also help you with transport costs, access needs, anything that you need generally to get you there. What we want is just brilliant people who are interested in film to come along. This session, I'm just going to talk at you. There's lots of information, but as I say, you can go back and watch this again, and you're also really welcome to reach out to us. If you want to read some of this information, you can turn on the closed captions. And also, as I say, there's lots of written information. If you can't stand the sound of my voice, which is perfectly reasonable, on the Core Theatre website, which is on the bottom of the screen now, which is thecorecorby.com/get-involved. And then you'll see there's a BFI Film Academy short course link there. So, just to recap, I'm Becky. I am the founder and director of Northampton Film Festival. For those that need a visual description, I'm a white cisgender woman. I wear glasses. I have slightly wonky blonde short hair, and I do love a big earring, which, yeah, there you go, slightly hidden under the hair, but there we are. So we are running the course for and with the core. Our background, so my background is I entered the film industry straight after university, totally by accident. And got into film, doing location management, production management, and finally kind of into producing, which brought me back home to Northamptonshire. And I think Northamptonshire is a great place to make films. The film festival itself, which we set up 4 years ago, so in next year will be its 4th edition. We take local films, but we also take films from around the country. And it's just about supporting local filmmakers, bringing brilliant films to Northamptonshire, and using those as an opportunity to network and learn and just strengthen the film industry in Northamptonshire. So when the Core Theatre at Corby approached me to say, would you be the kind of course leader for this, I was totally thrilled. And I can say this because I'm just really old, but I really wish I was 16 or 19 again, because I would have absolutely jumped at this opportunity. And I don't think we've actually ever had a BFI Film Academy, certainly not that I can remember, and as I say, I'm very old, that's happened in Northamptonshire. So it's all very, very exciting. So what is the course? Broadway Cinema in Nottingham are leading this, like I say, the East Midlands cohort. So you actually might end up being nearer the Lincoln one, you might end up being nearer the Nottingham one, but if you're near Corby, Northamptonshire, that kind of area, you would come to us, hopefully, at the Core. We're going to be running the sessions in the Core Theatre and their Project M space, which is in Corby Town Centre. As I said before, it's for people who are 16 to 19, and actually it can be extended up to 25 years if you have an EHC plan. So that's an education, health and care plan, and if you have one, obviously you probably know about it. Participants must not be currently enrolled in university. Obviously, if you're off at university, or even if you're here in the county at university, you're probably very busy with your studies, and rightly so. And so this is very much for people who are not at university or going to be at university in September. And like really the biggest thing that I hope you will get from me talking today at you is that really what we're really keen on is finding people with the passion and the commitment and the interest in film, and probably carving out a career in the film industry. We don't mind if you have absolutely no experience. We'd probably like it if you've got some enthusiasm for film, you've watched some films, you might have even made a film, but absolutely it's not a problem if you haven't. And actually it's those little things that we're really interested in as well. Like, do you have a sketchbook? Like, have you made some little stop motion animations for fun? Have you been designing costumes just because that's something that really interests you on the back of a napkin? That is the kind of stuff actually we really love. It's not about experience, it's about your passion and your commitment to coming along to be part of the course. I'm going to talk about the course details now. I've had a few questions via our expression of interest form, which I'm going to answer as well, and I'm going to come back to those. Like I say, if you are watching and you want to put a question in the chat underneath, that will come through to me live, if you're watching live, and I will answer those. So course details. This is for people that are interested in behind the camera roles, so not actors basically. So you might be interested in the kind of roles a lot of people have heard of, so writing and directing, but you also might be just really interested in sound or costume or editing or script supervision, i.e. just keeping a track of what people are doing on set. It could be that you're really an organisational person in film. It might be that you've got a huge creative vision. It might be that you've got real interest in something really specific. Any of that we love. You will get to work on a real life film project. So you lot, there'll be 20 of you, will write a script, you will direct it, we will make a short film, we will edit it, and by the end of it you will have a film that will get screened with the East Midlands cohort from across the region, which is very exciting. So you'll get some real hands-on filmmaking experience. You'll get to work with local film professionals. We've got some great people lined up. Actually, they're all either people who have won Northampton Film Festival or have been judges for the film festival. So we've got people like Marcus Anthony Thomas, who's from Wellingborough originally. He's had films screened at the BFI before, as well as film festivals all around the world. He's a graduate of the National Film and Television School. He won Northampton Film Festival, I think, in 2021, I forget the years, maybe it's 2022. So he's very cool. And we've got one of our judges, so Simi Akande, who I saw her documentary at a really prestigious film festival up north called Sept Short Film Festival, called The Queer Nigerians. And I didn't even know she's from Kettering. Well, in fact, she lives in Kettering now. So I definitely roped her into being a judge of last year's film festival. She'll be one of the people that was going to work with us. We've got Lawrence Mabry, who has worked with me on loads of short films locally. He's made an award-winning 48-hour film challenge with us before. So he knows how to make short films with very little resources and very little time, which is great because we'll be quite up against it to make a whole short film over the kind of period of the scheme. Then we've got a guy called Danny Gibbons, who's actually from Kettering, then Corby, I think. He works as an assistant director on some really big films. Is also directing and writing his own films. Again, a winner of Northampton Film Festival. I can't remember which year. But some, really great people, all who have a local connection, really different experiences in documentary, drama, some really dark comedy, some less dark comedy, all sorts of stuff. But the point of the programme is really that you get to learn about, what a career in film could look like. You get to meet some people, you get to network, you get to try out being on a film. Actually, it might be everything you ever dreamed of, or actually it might not be. You might have thought you wanted to be a director, but actually you come and do this scheme and you learn something totally different. And that is totally fine. That's what it's about. It's about experimenting. One of the best things I think about the course is, as well as getting to meet lots of local people and building up that network, is that you do become a kind of BFI short course alumni. So a person that obviously has been through the scheme. And as I kind of said right at the beginning, I probably would have killed for this if it had come when I was 16 to 19. Because actually joining that kind of network of people that have got links with the BFI is brilliant. It's a great starter and it can really, really put you ahead. Yeah, and I'm excited to be working on it. I can't imagine what it'd be like to have been part of it. So I'm going to answer one of the questions that we had through on our expression of interest form. And if you do want to express your interest, i.e. at least half sign up, so you hear about how you can apply, other information sessions that we do like this, it's visiting the Corby website, so the corecorby.com/get involved, find the BFI link, you can just sign up there. So one of the people asked, is it okay, I've been involved in a media, TV and film level 3 course at college? Yeah, absolutely fine. Like I say, the only thing you can't be is actually at university or starting university in kind of September, October time. But it's fine if you've been to college. Or it's also fine if you've never studied any film. I've actually never studied film, and then I've had a 20-year career in film, so there you go. Our next question was, what days will the course be on? So I'll start on some of that practical stuff. We start on the 24th of September, which means there's quite a short application process. The physical application form will be coming out soon. As I say, sign up on the core website first. But the deadline is the 27th of October. There is a possible opportunity that might extend. So if you're watching this after this 27th of August, and you're really keen to sign up, then please do reach out. The start date will be Tuesday, 24th of September, and generally most of our sessions are Tuesday evenings, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in Corby Town Centre. We do have some Saturdays and Sundays for when we need to do longer days, and we're doing a few days in October half term. We're not working over Christmas because we're not mean, but officially we end on the 11th of January. So most of it is up until, I think it's about, the 10th of December. And then we have a little get together again in January to review the final film, think about what the next steps are for you and that kind of stuff. I'll say it again, it's free. It's free. And we can help you get there because we know not everyone is going to be based in Corby. So, there's help with transport you need, or there's just other things that you need to get you there or help you feel comfortable when you are there, access needs, like interpreters or anything like that. There is funds for that. So the point is, this is not supposed to be costing you anything. There will be an official application form that's going to come out soon. It's not huge. And also, if you look at it and don't know how to answer some of the questions or you need help filling those out, you can absolutely get in contact with us and we can help you do that, whether you want to speak it to us or there's some other way that we can accommodate you. What we're so passionate about is finding the right people that are really interested in this, really want to do it and really committed. It's not a test about filling out application forms. So please get in touch. So one of the big things that, as well as doing, making a short film, meeting all these filmmakers, becoming part of this kind of BFI alumni network, you also get to do a Silver Arts Award. If you don't know Arts Award, give it a Google. But the Silver Arts Award is actually a level 2 qualification. So, the BFI Film Academy looks brilliant on your CV. A Silver Arts Award, even better. And what that is it will support you throughout the process to kind of create a portfolio. So it might be kind of a notebook, it might be even a film diary or something like that to kind of chart your progress. So you kind of make notes about what you've learned, you kind of map the project through. It's about leadership, it's about developing skills, about also creating a portfolio. So something you've got to talk about in a university interview or a job interview, or when you next go and try and make your next film after the BFI Film Academy, you'll have this kind of portfolio of all the stuff you did, the considerations you made, the references that you looked at, the films that inspired you, all of that kind of stuff. And as I say, you get a qualification at the end of that, which is amazing. So I think I've offloaded everything that I think you might want to know. But as I say, there are, you're welcome to ask any questions to us about how it works. If maybe you can't do some dates, but you can do others, talk to us about that. Like I say, if you aren't really sure how to apply, get in touch with us any which way. You can reach out to Northampton Film Festival via social media and all that kind of stuff. It's me generally that picks all that up, so at least you now know who you'll be speaking to. So do ask questions. I'll put it up again. Here's our email, so info@northamptonfilmfestival.co.uk. And then also you can contact us on the number 07930 646 721. I don't think we've had any questions come in live, probably because I've given you so much information, but do watch again if it's been information overload. You can use the closed captions if you need to read it. And I just cannot stress enough that this is about helping you to discover what it could be like to work in film. So if you've got an interest, do not be put off by the fact you don't know anyone in the film industry, you're not really sure how it works, or you just don't know if this is for you. If you have an interest, if you're going to turn up on those Tuesday evenings from September to January, and you're happy to do a few Saturdays and Sundays and full days to get this film made, we'd love to hear from you. If you're keen, just reach out. If you watch this before Tuesday, 13th of August, 2024, we're doing a Zoom call. So it'll be much like this, except not broadcast on the internet. So you can join us on a Zoom call. You can meet some other people involved from the core theatre in Corby. And we'll just answer your questions, talk through what it is. So if you sign up to that expression of interest form, it's a little form to fill out on the corby.com/get-involved website, you'll get a link to that Zoom call and you can join us and ask questions. However, if you don't want to join, that is also totally fine. But yeah, I think that is everything that I could possibly tell you about it. We really hope to see lots of applications and we'd just love to work with you. So yeah, please get in your application as soon as possible. Thanks, goodbye.